Hey Saggy, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're part of this beautiful soul tribe here. I appreciate you and I love you. I hope you had a really great weekend. Sag, this is going to be your general read. It's going to be for the last day of February 28th, 2023. What is going on? Man, I can't, this month for me felt like it was about 5 days, in all honesty. So I can't believe that we're just about at March. I don't know if it's just me getting older and time's going by faster. I don't know what it is. Anyway, Sag, I'm happy to see you here. So thank you for being here. Let's get into your reading and see what could be waiting for you if it is your reading for this last day of February. Remember, and if you're new here especially, please remember general means it may not be your reading. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's not your reading. Just let it go and move on. There are many beautiful tarot readers on YouTube. So don't worry if it's not yours. It's okay. It doesn't need to be, right? But if it is yours, awesome. Now, the other part is time is fluid, so I am saying it is for the last day of February, but as always, there is no time in the cosmos, so take it as lightly and as loosely as you can. So whenever you're called to this reading, Sag, there probably is a message from Spirit for you. So let's get started. All right. Don't think there's anything else. Other than if you are wanting a private reading from myself, all that information, you can go to the About button or even beneath the description box. Send me an email and I will get back to you. I'll check my schedule and I'll get back to you and we can figure something out. All right, Saggy, let's get into your reading. So as always, we're going to start looking at the bottom of the deck. Spirit's guided me to go straight into the tarot, so we'll see where we're going to go from there. But we do have the Hermit on the bottom at the moment. So Hermit. This is Virgo's card, and it is a major arcana, so this could be indicating on Tuesday, Sag, wherever you are in the world, could be Southern Hemisphere as well, there may be a need for you to kind of have to take a time out, or at the very least, to take a moment, to take some time so that you can just kind of go within. I don't know what it's about yet, but because it is on the bottom of the deck, it could be very relevant to what Spirit is going to give you. So here we go, Hermit. It is followed by the Knight of Swords. Interesting, because the swords, it feels like this could be indicating you're moving towards making a decision regarding something that you're really wanting with the Knight of Swords. Swords is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and the Knight of Swords here, this is a fast one, right? This dude is like, I know, I got my eyes on the prize and I'm running straight forward. So we'll see. And then we even have Aries card underneath, another major arcana with the Emperor. So perhaps you're running straight towards you being boss, you taking over some kind of decision making within your life, Saggy, and you know it is what you want, but it is after a time of taking, it's that me time. Okay, so let's see what comes out. All right, Spirit, really? That fast? Okay, Knight of Wands, love it. Knight of Wands and the King of Wands on the bottom. So Sag, what is this about? It could be about love, but as I always say, we're all on different timelines here on Earth. So this could be about love, it could be about career, it could be about your money or traveling or family. What I'm feeling though, my eyes just gotten itchy. What I am feeling though, I do feel you are, okay, because I'm hearing turning the corner. So what that feels like to me, there's some big movement that is happening in some area of your life that is it feels like at this moment, it feels really positive. With the Knight of Wands now showing up, this is your energy. It's also Aries and Leo. Beautiful energy of following your passion, what makes you light up, Sag, what makes you put that big smile on your face, just like this person is playing her drum. Maybe some of you play drums. Drop a comment if you do, because I'm really getting this musical energy with this reading right now. And I understand that's not going to be for everyone, of course. But however it is, it feels like there's a decision that you've made or you're about to make that feels more freer. And then on the bottom of the deck, look, we got your energy. King of Wands. And there's our Two of Cups. So yes, it could definitely be about love here. King of Wands is beautiful energy. This is that I am determined. I know what I want now, and I'm not going to give it up for nothing. I'm going to stand in my grace. I'm going to stand in my conviction, and I will not back down. Beautiful. And it is followed by the Ten of Cups. So perhaps this is about some relationship that you may be entering, or taking a relationship up to a higher, more commitment kind of level. This is a beautiful card of two people coming together that are in perfect harmony, really. And if it isn't about love, Sag, then it's about you and what you do and, you know, in your life that feels really like going into, I don't know, it just feels like you're doing something. You're making some kind of decision to, again, I'm feeling this free yourself. And almost like loving your life more, if that makes sense. I mean, that's not to say that you don't love your life, Saggy. That's not what I mean. But what Spirit is giving me is that it's almost like I'm going to try and tune into what I'm hearing them say. What is it? Pay up? Grade up? An upgrade. Okay. Wow. Okay. So that's what it's feeling like right now. Some kind of upgrade. Okay. Now this was not me. That was my klutzy little hands. All right, Spirit. Sorry about that. Show me clearly for Saggy. What's going on for beautiful Sag, for those that this reading is meant for February 28th, 2023. Take me deeper, Spirit. Show me more. What's going on? I will be having your March. Had to hesitate there on March. I'm going to have your March reading done soon, too. I'm pretty excited. I've kind of got a good vibe about the month of March. These ones? Nope. Yeah, I don't know why that is, but maybe it's just me psychologically preparing myself for spring. Okay, Spirit, give me more. Wow, all those cards came out. I thought it was my klutzy hands, and, well, now we got these. But, nevertheless, these cards have fallen out. Look, we got the 3 of Cups. We got the 8 of Swords. We've got the World. Where do you want me to put this? Okay, that's interesting. All right, so Sag, Knight of Wands, 8 of Swords, the World, and 3 of Cups with 9 of Wands on the bottom, followed by your card. As usual, Spirit usually gives you your own card, which I always love. Just extra confirmation that if this is your reading, it is Spirit's way of saying it definitely is. So 9 of Wands on the bottom. Again, this is linking up with the King of Wands for me, and even like still the Knight of Wands. There is something that you have not given up on. There's something that you are standing firm for sure. So if this was about love, because we have the 10 of Cups, right? Then it's suggesting here that there might have been hard times, because when I was shuffling off camera, as I do all the time before, because I don't want to waste your time, Saggy, the 5 of Wands kept showing up. So I was getting this feeling of kind of like some kind of arguing or some kind of struggle, even if it's internal struggle with yourself. So I feel like if you were in a relationship and things weren't going well, it's almost like you're freeing yourself in some way. It doesn't mean you're walking away or any of that, but you may be finding a new way to relate with your partner, for example. Because the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, right? They've gone through so much, or you've gone through so much. But yet, Sag, as always, you get back up. You know, you don't stay down. And that takes a lot. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of focus. So bravo and congratulations for not giving up on whatever this is. But it does feel like it is a little bit, maybe when you're hearing this reading, you may be feeling a little tied up because of the 8 of Swords. Spirit guided me to put it this way. I'm not sure yet. We'll see as we start clarifying why. But it's almost like feeling like, I'm almost feeling like there's a choice. Like you could either be the 8 of Swords, which is, you know, self-imposed restrictions, basically, not really feeling that you can break out of some kind of bondage, right? Her eyes are covered, blindfolded. Her hands are tied, but they're not really, really tied. Like it's just loose rope going around. But yet in her mind, she thinks that she is completely stuck. So Spirit is giving that to me as if you are feeling that right now, but there's going to be a change. They're telling you there's a big change because you got the 21, the World. Number 3, when you add 2 and 1, we all know how CJ, I love number 3. It's all about your beautiful power, you being able to empower yourself. But the World showing up besides the 8 of Swords, I do feel that this is some shift that's coming in for you. Some cycle, no matter how big. For some of you, this might be major life change. For others of you, this could be, just as I was saying, a different way of relating with your partner, whether being in love or career, or a different way of relating to family, right? Because 10 of Cups can also be family as well. And we have all kinds of family. They're not always blood, right? So take that as much as it resonates. Could be friends, right? It could be coworkers. You know what I'm saying, your community. But the world showing up here is feeling like this is going to be ending. There's going to be a change. And with the Three of Cups and the Knight of Wands so far on either side, this does feel like celebration. Like there's something that you're going to be really proud of yourself, but I also feel others around you will be proud of you too. I do think it's taken a long time with the Temperance, and then we have the Strength, two more major arcana showing up, and then Justice, and then the Two of Swords. It's interesting because I'm not getting one specific storylines. You know how sometimes Spirit gives me that, sometimes they give me 5, they put it all together, sometimes it's 10, it confuses the hell out of me. I'm not getting that. This is feeling like more of an overall energy, and what I like about it, because this is meant for February 28th, I do feel that this is about time, however that may make sense. Moving into March, it's like, I don't know if there's a decision you're making on, well, whenever you listen to this, but it frees you in some way. You're a beautiful card. I love this. You know, it is 14, right? And so Temperance, that adds down to a 5, which is about a change. This could be saying that there has been a long-standing battle, issue, difficulty, but you have seen what you really want now, because remember, let's go back to the very beginning. We have the Knight of Swords. You see, or you've gotten the clarity of what you really want doing the Hermit mode, and now I feel like nothing can kind of stop you, Sag, however this may apply. Even the Strength card, that being Leo's card next. You know, 3 major arcana. I am going to put these back. We're going to start getting some clarifiers to see if Spirit can go deeper with us. But we've got Justice, which is some kind of karmatic, could be a karmatic cycle that is ending, and a new one is beginning. So sometimes, I mean, I've had that experience in my life. Sometimes when this kind of cycle comes to a close, especially if it is tied up to doing right by everyone else but not doing right by yourself, staying committed to something that doesn't work, knowing that there's something better for you, but you stay in the box because you don't want to ruffle feathers, that kind of energy, it feels like it's coming to a close, and that you're seeing very clearly, and what it's going to bring you is a lot more lighter energy. Yeah, that's what it feels like, because it does feel like this. What I was going to say, I know I'm starting to, because I'm channeling, so I've got to get the energy out. It's like if you've allowed people to kind of treat you like crap sometimes, Saggy, it's almost like that cycle is closing out, and you're actually starting a new cycle where, you know, you're really going to demand respect from others, and you're not going to tolerate anything that is less, is what this is really feeling like. And I feel that with the Strength card here, it has not been easy, but this is also Spirit's way of reminding you of how strong and powerful you really are, and that you can manifest exactly what you want. And that's what this feels like. It feels like you're getting very clear moving forward, moving into March. You're getting very clear of like, 2 months ago I might have tolerated that behavior, but now I can't. It's almost like once you've seen it, once you see it, you cannot unsee it. That's the energy I'm getting. So let's continue, Spirit. Let's go more deeper. If you can give me more for Sag, for whoever this is, this reading is meant for. Show me more. All right, Spirit. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Show me more for Sag. 7 of Swords. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is that energy where you're stopping it now. You're not playing into it. This is quite an interesting read, because the way I'm feeling, the way Spirit is making me feel, it's almost like, I'm going to try and put this into context. It's like if you've ever, okay, for example, you know someone has done something to you. You're aware of it, right? You know it. Because 7 of Swords is all about, okay, page 1. 7 of Swords is all about that someone doing something sneaky behind your back, and taking something from you, thinking they got away with it, that kind of stuff. Could be exactly what I was just saying. Treating you like crap, maybe using you, manipulating other people around you, however it may fit, and they think that you're never going to bite, right? They think that you're just going to kind of always be that wonderful, sweet, loving person that you are, Sag. I feel that this reason 7 of Swords came out is Spirit's saying, you're not doing that anymore. I feel like you are really freeing yourself in some way. And who is the 7 of Swords for you? I don't know. It just feels like you're getting very clear on. It's almost this feeling. They're giving me a lot, and yet I can't seem to get a sentence together to explain what I'm talking about. But it feels like you've just hit that spot where, however you would have reacted prior, you no longer are, and you're allowing anything or anyone to fade away that is not of higher leveling, higher energy. So the people around you in your life, because I'm sure whoever this reading is for, you know that you've got them, the Seven of Swords. You're turning it around in a way almost like they're going to see the back of you, is what I heard. And then we got the Page of Wands now underneath the deck. Now, you see we're getting a lot of wands. This is your energy again. This is a brand new start. Yeah, there's that Five of Wands. This is a brand new way of living your life, a brand new way of speaking up, a brand new way of showing up in the world, Sag. And it feels really powerful for you. Very freeing, they keep giving me. And it is after a time, after some struggle. You know, this could be, like I said, that internal, we're going to get there. Thanks, Spirit. This could even be that internal struggle, which is what I was trying to kind of get out, but I didn't get it. When you've tolerated a treatment, whether that be from family, from loved ones, from exes, you know, where you look around and you go, man, this person kind of takes advantage of me, and hey, that person treats me like shit, and this person does that. And then you look around and you go, my God, does anyone have my back here? Or is it just me expected to have everyone else's back? There's a shift going on, and it might not even be that deep. It could be even someone at work, for goodness sake. But however it is, I feel like you're just like, that is it. I'm done. I'm not going to be arguing with myself anymore. I know what right is right and wrong is wrong, right? And it feels like you got that. You understand that. And I feel like this is all about you allowing yourself to heal. Allowing yourself to heal, to have renewed faith in who you beautifully are, Saggy. This is Aquarius's energy coming through. Quite a few major arcana has shown up thus far. Healing, wishes fulfilled, knowing that you are open and wanting to receive much more. Sag, you put out a lot, you should be receiving a lot. And when I say that, I mean that in the positive way, right? You give a lot, and therefore you should be surrounded with people that also give you a lot back, like the Three of Cups. Because this card often is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Didn't say that. This card often just, it feels lighter. It feels like being with the people that you're really in line with, like your soul tribe, like what we got going on here, right? That's what this feels like. And even after that, we got the Queen of Pentacles. So finding the stability, if this is about work, it's like you are actually going to be looking out for yourself and not overextending anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So let's move on. I think I want to go into my fountain deck. Yes? Yes. Okay. All right, let's see. Now they want me to look one more time. Lovers and Page of Pentacles. This is Gemini's card. So a choice, right? The Lover's card now, not always is it a choice. Often for me, this is like finding your true match, because if you look at how these two are looking at each other, the energy is very loving and connected, right? But sometimes this is about a choice as well. It used to be called that. For some of you, you're making a choice in the love department about who you're going to let, what are you tolerating is what I'm hearing. What is it that you have been tolerating? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's go into the fountain deck like you were guiding me. Let's see what else wants to come out. All right. I definitely know that the Seven of Swords, Sag, is, this is either one person, many people, like I said, but it does feel like it's been a cycle, around and around and around. And there we go. Look, we got the Two of Pentacles on the bottom, all about juggling what feels right to you, trying to make everyone else happy, all of that kind of stuff. And it's ending. It's like you're just waking. It's ending. When I say it's ending, and then we've got the Eight of Cups next. Yes, you're leaving that behind. Sag, you have expanded and grown so much that even if this feels uncomfortable, especially if it's like, you know, your family or something, that you got to kind of correct them and let them know that who you really are and what you're not going to take anymore. It might feel uncomfortable, but think about how it's going to feel once you get to the other side. That's what I'm really getting. And I think you know that, because the Eight of Cups, you're kind of at this place where you're like, I've really had enough now. I seriously have had enough, and I'm not trying to hurt anyone, but I'm also not trying to hurt myself. And that feels appropriate. Queen of Wands, right after the Eight of Cups. Getting your freedom back in some way. Even just getting your, what are you giving me? Vavoom? Getting your vavoom? Vavoom or vam, I don't know, vamoosh? I don't know what that means. But that's what they're giving me. Something about you getting kind of like, just like, you just feel really good. It feels like you are embracing the day. You're happy when the sun shines. You got a little pep in your step. And as you move forward, you are just going to start enjoying your life a lot more. If you're not, and look at, then you get the Fountain card. So it's definitely divinely orchestrated here. Angels, your guides, God, source, whatever you believe in, Sag, they are rallying around you, and this is now going to be a change. I wouldn't be surprised if a transformation card like Tower came out. So let's continue. Show me more, Spirit. Let's get into the Fountain deck. What else can you show me for Sag, for those that this reading is for on Tuesday? Like, what's closing out? I mean, we obviously can see that you are releasing a lot. You're big time releasing. And in that, I'm hearing endless possibilities. Knight of Wands again, and the Lovers again, and the Three of Coins coming back, starting to work with people that are going to be in alignment with you. Knight of Swords, we're just getting repeats constantly. Let's see what came out. We got the Hangman. Yeah, Sag, if this is your reading, your whole perspective on life is changing. And I feel that it's going to be much for the better, because you're really getting it. You're really understanding that I don't need this anymore, and this is what I do need. Beautiful. And let's see what else came out. Yeah, the Star. Double confirmation. 2 stars. So I'm really hearing loudly with this one, with this card, I'm really hearing loudly wishes coming true. So however that may apply, there's a feeling with this Star of you healing and releasing, because that's what the Star is about, right? Releasing what no longer works for you, that keeps you feeling stuck, and allowing yourself to heal the best that you can, and moving forward, embracing the new. And that's what I feel with the Star. It's almost like when you really are putting yourself first and you're not giving the energy to the Seven of Swords or the Five of Wands, it's like your whole perspective changes. And like, look, with the Knight of Wands, again, it is this beautiful beginning of movement, of action, following your inner guidance system, your intuition, and listening to that so clearly, where you're actually allowing that to drive you each day. Not the mind, as the Eight of Swords, right? Not even so much the emotions. You're really listening to what your gut is telling you. And it is beyond, I got to find a different word for powerful, because it just feels like a huge shift in some area of your life, or perhaps all. All right, Spirit, let's go again. What else for Sag for this final day of February, or of course, whenever they're meant to come to this reading, for those that this reading is for. What else can you show me for Tuesday? Sorry, guys, I just had my hair is like driving me nuts lately. We got the Moon and we got the Sun. Wow. And then we got the King of Cups on the bottom. I love this. Followed by the Four of Coins and the Nine of Swords. Big change, big transformation. So the Sun, Leo's card. Look at this. This is the big change. The Moon and the Sun. Well, we have the Moon and we have the Sun in the sky, right? We're like going from a time where things were hidden. Maybe your feelings, you're keeping your feelings hidden. You're not speaking really your truth. Because, like I said, you don't want to hurt anyone. You don't want to offend anyone. It's like that is the change. You're going from the dark to the light, and you're going to be shining brightly. And this card, the Sun, I've been talking a lot about this freedom because Spirit's been giving that. I don't know how that relates with you, Sag, if it's your reading. But trust me, this is going to be beautiful. It's like I said, it's like you're waking up and enjoying the sun, and you got a pep in your step moving forward. There's good things that are going to be coming towards you. Powerful. These are all 4 major arcana. Big change, if it's your reading. And the bottom of the deck, King of Cups. I love this. masculine, but we all have feminine and masculine in us, right? So it's non-gender specific reading. This is about your emotions being, it's like being calm as a cucumber is what it feels like. And your emotions feeling great. Loving on yourself, loving on the people that have your back, that love on you. And really not spending any time at all worrying about those that don't. That's what I'm really picking up here. You know, he's even sitting in this circle, which has a triangle under behind it, but you can only see the bottom of the triangle. It's like you're in your own bubble now, if that makes sense. Like you're going to be putting yourself in your own bubble. Not saying you're not going to be around people, but what I mean is, no one that has this kind of tendency, the Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, but specifically the Seven of Swords, no one's going to be able to have that power over you ever again, in any kind of way, which is like just awesome. And even with the Four of Swords after that, it's like you are reserving your beautiful energy for those that count and those that matter, not just giving it, and I'm hearing willy-nilly, and I don't know if I ever say that willy-nilly. So maybe you say that, or someone around you says that, because that's not a saying I say. Not giving your energy out to those that don't deserve it. So Four of Swords is Four of Pentacles, is keeping your energy to yourself, keeping your money to yourself, keeping you to yourself and to those that are deserving. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Swords under that. So obviously you have gone through a lot of stress. You've gone through a lot of stress. There's been a lot of anxiety. It might even have been like, I've gone through this so many times in my life where I didn't speak up, and then I beat myself up about it the next day, the next week, or whatever, right? Because I'd be like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to upset that person. In the end of it, they didn't care how I felt anyways, and I should have just spoken up. And that's what I feel is happening here with the Nine of Swords, if that makes sense. I'm not even looking at my laptop to see if I'm holding the cards up because I'm so into this reading for you. And what did I say? I wouldn't be surprised if the Tower showed up. Well, it did. Fourth card down. There's that Tower. So a big shakeup in your life. For some of you, it is going to be in marriage, in love. For some of you, it's going to be in business, with maybe a partner, with a co-worker. For some of you, this is about family, where you're just saying enough is enough. I'm putting my foot down, and that's it. I'm moving forward. Okay. And then the Four of Wands, I say family, marriage. That's Four of Wands is my card. Also a celebration, right? So whatever this is, Sag, I am proud of you. I feel this is a big change. If it's your reading, again, it's not going to be for everyone. A lot of you you found your power, and that's just so great. This life is a tough one, and sometimes people are in our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. But every person paths that we cross, I believe, there's always something to learn, even if it's been difficult, even if it's really hard, right? That's how we grow. We grow through the contrast. We don't grow from, the blessings. Blessings, if we had blessings upon blessings, although that's exactly what I want, and I would support you in going, let's focus on what we want, not what we don't. But if it wasn't for those times that we've had to go through things, that's when we learn our greatest lesson. And that's when we learn how strong we really are. So beautiful message here. I love this. All right. Where do you want me to go, Spirit? Work your light. Okay. Thank you. I feel like that's as far as we're going to go. And look at this. We have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious. Play. Yes. It's time for you to play. It's time for you to play with people that want to play with you, but in the nice, loving way, And even here, looks like the sun. It also looks like the moon. Beautiful energy here. So let's see what Spirit has. What was the next one? Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. I see Spirit is doing what they did last week and the last couple of weeks. Channeling and uplifting humanity. By looking at the bottom of the deck, there's always this message here. So some of you, you really are you are tapping into your intuition. And some of you might even be considering, that's interesting because this is probably only for one or two of you. This is Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Some of you actually may be, I'm going to say tarot readers, but you might be psychics, you might be healers, you might do Reiki, something like that. I don't know. There's something here, which I said is a complete side note. If that is your message, Spirit is guiding you to continue doing that. Continue doing that. Okay. Just like you guys do here on this channel, I love it. I'm so proud of you, and I feel so appreciative of you that you each support one another, you know? And I read your comments. I try to respond to all of them. I haven't been able to lately. I've been so swamped and busy. But know that I love you, and I read all of them, and when I can, I will respond. But thank you so much for being kind to each other. This is the world that we should be raising ourselves up to have the light, to have the support. You know, I know it's not all rainbows and sunshine and all that. At the same time, that is when we need each other the most, right? When we're going through the challenges. Okay, Spirit, one final card. Definitely doing a little bit of rambling, channeling, it feels today. Show me clearly, what final message do you have for Sag, for those that this reading is meant for? Please show me clearly. One card, please, Spirit. What advice, what final message for Tuesday, the last day of February 2023? What message, please? Or was that it? I wouldn't be surprised. Please show me clearly then. Nothing wants to come out. Okay, 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. Bottom of the deck, we have Sisterhood of the Rose. And of course, like I said, non-specific. Male, female. It says beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Sag, whatever you do in your life, even if it's not, they gave me that message about, like, you know, if you do tarot or healing and stuff. But this is a message for all. This is about you, whatever you're doing. First of all, it starts with you, of you taking great care of yourself and really seeing clearly and following through, which I know you are. This is then, as you do that, others around you will follow step. You're actually teaching. You may have children, you know, you may have siblings, but you standing up for yourself and putting your energy into you and those that really truly matter to you, you're teaching others. And that is so beautiful. So I really think that's an important message. And look at this. We just had this. Underneath play, we now have, again, Lamera, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So beautiful messages from Spirit. And then we even have the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. Thank you so much, Spirit. They just wrapped up this reading for you. It's all coming together. I love this. Beautiful card, too. Okay, Sag. So that's where we're going to leave it for this last day of February. I hope it helps you. I hope this, if it is your reading and it made sense, I really hope that this just confirmed to you what the steps that you're doing. I'm proud of you. I love you and I appreciate you. And people that are in your life should do the same. So it's just kind of like that little pep talk, right, I guess, from Spirit. Stay on path. You are going to do wonderful things and you're going to attract wonderful things back to you. So, Saggy, that is where I'm going to leave it. We will see you on March. Wow. All right. Kisses as always and big hugs. Thank you so much again for all the support. I love you. And this is going to be a good start to the remainder of the month. And remember, in March, I mean, we're almost in Aries season. So this next month in March, it's Pisces, and then we're getting into Aries at the end of March, which means a whole new zodiac year. So really, if there's things to clear up, this is a divine time to clear up. And look up the planets if you're interested. I'm not very good at that. My daughter is, and she sends me messages once in a while and lets me know what's going on in the astrology, because I'm not really talented on astrology, like the way of like what's going on in the planets is what I mean. And she said that there's so many planets changing this month. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to get her to tell me more about it. But she said there's such great things that are going to be happening. So I'm excited for that. Again, I just feel like it's appropriate time to clear out whatever and reestablish your boundaries. Reestablish you. All right. I went on too long. Okay, Sag. We'll see you next time. Take care.